Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to your IELTS class for this week. So, as we just finish off with the listening, reading, and speaking the last week, we'll be starting the class today with writing. That what we will be doing today. And the question I got is from Achal, ma'am, out of paper. Computer exam, which one do you suggest me? Okay. So see guys, if anybody after this paper and computer based exam dilemma, like what to do, so it's clearly your choice. There is no marking difference, no nothing like that. It's just that one exam you're doing on the computer system and you are typing the things up, you are selecting the options with the help of the mouse. So if you feel like that's more comfortable with you, go for the computer based exam. But some students, they don't find themselves very much good with the computer system when it comes to the exam. So they feel like I cannot type with this much of speed, and I will be nervous while typing because maybe I feel like I am getting running out of the time. Or it could be possible that you're not able to select the option, or maybe you don't feel comfortable by giving it on the computer system. Then the paper based is for you. So certainly there is other than that, being onto paper or computer, there is no difference. Yeah, few technical things are there which I usually discuss when I talk about any module, like listening. There is a transfer time difference. Reading is all same, writing is all same, and speaking is gonna be one on one. There is no difference in computer based, paper based speaking exam. That gonna be same. So clearly you can make your choice. If you feel comfortable giving it on a computer system, go for that. The dates are available, slots are more. You don't have to wait longer for booking your exam. Even don't have to wait for the results because they will be within 5 days. And slots are like three time the exam is available in a single day. So obviously, if you are after a fast track results and booking, then computer based. If you have good time with you and you wanna actually do, with the peace of mind, not with the computer screen on the paper and pencil, then go for the paper based exam, right? Check for the date availability and then you can book up. So that's how you can select which test to go for. And the writing, what we are discussing today, it's going to be essay writing first. That will be doing right now. So the essay is same for general and the academic student. It's just that there is a bit of difference of the topics you will be getting. The general topic of the essay, they are a bit easy comparative to the academic, because the academic topics of the essay writing, they are difficult. I won't say difficult, they are more academic. They are usually related to first world issues, first world problems. And the general one, they are more related to social life, children, education, their education, job satisfaction, different musical culture of the country. So such topics are there. So this is the main difference between the journal essays and the academic essay. So as I told you that we have to write an introduction first, then we are writing the body paragraphs, and then we are going with the conclusion. So we got 5 common type of the essay in the exam. The opinion essay where we are picking one side and we are sticking to that, completing the essay. Like whether you agree or disagree, this sort of statement. To what extent do you agree or disagree, right? Or a clear cut question to you in which favor you stand. So this is like the opinion type of essay, and opinion type essay must be written in one side you have picked up. Then advantage, disadvantage, problem solution, discussion essays. Discussion essays are those where they give, some people believe that, some people believe this, right? And or maybe two opinion on the same very thing are given, and they want us to discuss the both and then give our own opinion, right? So this comes into the category of discussion because they become discursive. You are discussing the things up there. Then two-part question, which is common with the more common with the general one. So we got a statement, and beneath that there will be two question. And you see these type of essays are rare in the exam, but yes, they can be there, right? Being rare, but can be there. So these are the typical words with the opinion question. So after the statement, if you are seeing any of such question, so you can quickly know this is an opinion question. I'm quickly showing you the structures only. Then we will be writing essay directly. So if we got this opinion question or opinion type of the essay, the structure we are following for the writing essay, this is how we will be doing that. So we got introduction, where we have 3 sentences: paraphrasing, thesis, and outline, if it's opinion 1. And then the paragraph 1 and 2, where we are starting the paragraphs with the topic sentence, explaining the topic sentence, giving explanation, adding examples, and then concluding it up with the summary and giving opinion there if it is needed. If it's not, it's right. If it's self-sufficient, the essay describing everything up, then don't paraphrase the opinion again. If you want to, words are less, do that, right? The advantage, disadvantage, if you after the statement of the question, you have these sentences written. So this is advantage, disadvantage question. So for this question, we got the structure here. Introduction, we are paraphrasing the statement and giving an outline sentence, right? Paraphrasing must be done with different words, synonyms, right? Because this is how normally the paraphrasings are. And if you're writing the same words, those words are not getting counted, and also it will be reducing your lexical resources. That means your vocabulary score. And the outline one, you are writing what you're going to write in this essay, right? So following the structure always help you beforehand that, okay, this sentence I have to write now. So how I will be putting my ideas up. So it makes your work easy having a structure. And obviously these are well framed structure that gonna help you to write exactly what needs to be there in the essay. So quickly take a look on that. So you see the body paragraph 1 and 2, they're quite similar, just the differences. Here we're talking about advantage, there we're talking about drawback, disadvantage. Then the summary is the first sentence, and if the statement says give your opinion, then sentence 2 will be there. If statement only say describe advantage, disadvantage, then you don't have to give your opinion at the last. So that sentence 2 of the conclusion will depend on the question in this essay, like whether they're asking opinion or not at the last. The discussion essays, where we are discussing both views question, and I hope you're taking the screenshot, the new ones. So typical question words like discuss both point of view and give your opinion. And sometimes this is up to here only, discuss both points of view. But the usual trend, it will be asking your opinion as well. So if you got this type of the question after the essay statement, then this falling into the fourth category or third category, discussion essay. And if it's a discussion essay, this is the format you will be write your essay in. Paraphrasing, okay, remove the thesis from here because it is confusing for students. They don't get it straight away. So paraphrase the question. That means you are paraphrasing the both opinions mentioned. Then you are outlining, giving the outline sentence. That means what you're going to discuss in this essay, the favorism of one and what is the favorism for the other one, maybe the point straight away, or maybe just giving an overall view of, okay, this is what I'm going to discuss, right? Now, the main body paragraph 1 and 2, they are same in the pattern, but the difference is that first viewpoint will be discussed in the first paragraph, second will be discussed in the second. And sentence 3 of the both main body paragraph, there you have a look at. It says reason why you agree or disagree with the viewpoint. So you see, if you are writing essay, so you are discussing the first viewpoint and you believe that you are also in favor of this viewpoint. This is your opinion, right? So whatever example will be, that will be in support to your opinion, right? Maybe you are writing opinion here which is not same as the viewpoint of the people you mentioned before, so then the example will contradict that point, but that's clearly okay. It need to gel up with your viewpoint, with your idea. If it's all same people viewpoint saying computer should be used in education, you are also saying computer need to be added into the education, example is supporting the same, it's all good. Just in case people believing computer need to be added into education and you feel no, you feel contradictory, no they should not be, then your example will be supporting your view, that why you feel it should not be included, right? This is how you are picking the example. Same here. So obviously if you are contradicting with this viewpoint, right, ultimately ultimately you will be obviously contradicting with the example and your reason. So the second viewpoint, if it's a contradiction or a opposition to the first viewpoint of the people, so that means you are in favor here. This whole the as a paragraph will be favor in the favor of whatever is discussed here as second viewpoint. So you have to think of another example in relation to support your own view, right? So this is how you will be going with this paragraph. Then conclusion, and here you don't have to think everything in support of your view, because people, if they are also saying computer involvement is bad because it is time consuming or deteriorating for health or maybe any reasons, so pick anything likewise to support the example, to give a supporting example here, and ultimately it will be a gel up of your viewpoint as well. So you don't have to think much when you are favoring. When you are disfavoring, then you have to think, right? And obviously out of the one you have to favor, out of the one you have to disfavor. And as a conclusion summary, and you have to state which one is better, more important. So obviously wherever you are agreeing, that is one important, that is one is better. Problem solution essays, they are very easy to detect, having word like problem, solution, cause, solution, remedies, right? And if this is the essay, the structure we're going to follow is here. They are the easiest one. Paraphrase, outline, state the problem, reason it, give result, add example. Right? Main body paragraph 2, state solution, explain that solution, add example. Right? Solution, example to solution. Conclusion, summarize it, give a recommendation or a prediction. Recommendation, like if this is not happening, this will be the future. Prediction, if we not take care, so this will happen in the future, right? So this is how you can write either a recommendation sentence or a predictive sentence. So two-part question. So as I told you that they will be rare. Just like that, you can see at example question. One statement is given, and beneath the statement, there are two separate questions. What factor contribute to job satisfaction? How realistic is the expectation of job satisfaction for all workers? So if we got essay two-part question, this is the structure you guys need to follow. You are paraphrasing the statement, giving an outline sentence where you are mentioning the both question. Paraphrase statement becomes the statement of the essay, right? An outline statement where you are mentioning the both question and obviously answer, like a glimpse of the answer. And main body paragraph 1, answer the first question in full. What you feel are the factors contributing to job satisfaction? Explain those, give further explanation, and then exemplify. Main body paragraph 2, answer second question directly, explain that, give further explanation, and add example. Why? Right? Then conclusion, summarize it. That's it. This is the structure for the fifth category of the essay. So these are the structures in which we will be writing our essay, and how we are following this structure. This is what we are discussing with the examples right now. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's good. All right, so let's do examples with the essay questions. So if you want to suggest me an essay, anyone have any essay to discuss here? You can suggest essay that what we can discuss in the class today. You can send in the chat box if you have any essay you want to discuss. You also search, right, what you want to discuss, and I'll also pick up one anything which is latest seen in the exam. So let's do, let me see if anybody has searched something. Just a second, I'm looking into the essay, right? You also look, you can also pick different essays, it's clearly fine. We will be talking about all of them. Okay, as you guys are related to the general IELTS, so majority of time these sort of essay, the more can be seen into the academic one. But yes, out of these three, we will pick any one and we'll go with that essay. So here with the journal sort of content, now this essay is a recent one. Let me just share it on the Word Notepad. Word. Just like that, I got 3-4 essays which are recent. So we'll be doing out of that maybe 2. And yeah. So basically, these are the type of the essay that will be there in the general exam. Like you see, some people believe that companies should manufacture products that last for a long time. So main thing in the essay, what we have to discuss is that companies should manufacture product that lasts for a long time. Some people believe this, and obviously other people emphasizing on some other aspect. So what is the other aspect? Other feel that the emphasis should be placed on producing good that are cheap. So some are after the quality of the product, that what they believe into. Some are after the price of the product. It's quality versus price. Like these are the people opinion. Like some people after quality, some people after price. Now, what is the task given? Like they are saying, discuss both views and give your own opinion, right? These are the type of the essay we get normally in the general IELTS. And I'll be sharing you with almost around 10 essay statements, which are quite recent, right? So let's talk about this one first and how we will be discussing this essay. Let's think about introduction. So as introduction, what it contains. So you guys giving me introduction in the chat box. What do you think can be the possible introduction for this essay, right? And I'll be also giving you one example of how you can write an introduction for this particular essay on the screen right now. So you must be paraphrasing the statement, right? And then you are outlining it. So these two things you will be doing, paraphrasing and outline. So 2 statements I need here for the introduction. So just think about it, what you can write it up here.
Can't see the screen, ma'am.
Can't see the screen now.
Yes.
All right. Now this is your feedback session. This can act as write something, make it, check it here. I will be telling you a mistake. You can work on them. So utilize this time you are having. So everyone write something, and even if you don't want me to take your name, I won't be. You just send your whatever you have written up here in the chat box, and I change the setting. Your message will be directed to me only, and I will be just letting you know what are the mistake up there and how we can improve them. So this will be like a feedback class as well. Just quickly think of possible introduction. Mayank. This is the essay class going on. Mayank.
Okay, thank you. First
Can
one
you
or the
see the
second?
screen?
Yes, I
Oh,
can.
okay, this is the first essay. Yeah, this is the first one. So introduction only, that what we started with. So you know that there is a chat box and write your intro. Students are doing that and send it up there. Let's see.
Is it the writing one going on or a speaking one?
This is writing
But
essays.
writing one is a letter or a essay?
Both.
Okay.
There are 2 things to do in writing module. One is letter, other is essay.
The essay is the task 2, yeah?
Yeah, the essay is task 2. Right.
Uh, Sandhu, are we just writing the introduction right now?
Yeah, we're just writing the intro right now. We want to know what could be the possible introductions.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to paraphrase the statement and give an outline sentence. Okay, so there is one example I received for the introduction. Let's talk about this one. So first, T capital. There has been a long-term variation on how the manufacturer should set their base of production, either price-based or quality. Okay, you don't have to write based again, first of all. When either or, we can miss such things, right? So in my way of analyzing, first of all, capitalization matters a lot here. This will make you lose mark. So analyzing, it could be with S as well, it's okay. In my way of analyzing, both these pattern of manufacturing hold equal value based on location and the group of consumer. Now see, this question is asking, like, some people believe this, some people believe that, right? So obviously this is your opinion, but what the question is in the essay, discuss both views and then give opinion. This is like how it needs to be, right? So long term need to be hyphenated. It is a hyphenated word, right? So you see, when you are doing such essay discussion type of, so first of all, you have to mention in the intro that this group of people saying this group of people saying that, the one thing in this statement, right? But definitely in the other ways, like with the help of synonyms. After that, coming the outline sentence, there maybe you are giving this particular statement, like what you think, like both hold the equal value, that may be your opinion, right? So, but I would suggest that you need to back up one idea here, one point of view here, and then other, obviously you have to contradict, and then when summarizing there you can state your opinion up there. Let's see, this is one example, but this won't fetch you good marks. Okay, there is one more I received which says you have to send it me in the chat box, because otherwise I have to type it here. Majority of masses recommended, that's what you have written, that so it is like that companies should produce, so better type it because you guys will be appearing for CBT. Produce products which stays longer means good quality. On the other hand side, I'll correct that error. People pay more attention on the price, right? In this essay, I will highlight the both viewpoints along with my personal opinion. Okay, there is one example like this I received. So majority of masses recommended that companies should produce products which stays longer, means good quality, right? On the other hand side, people pay more attention on the price, or to the price, maybe, I don't know, on the price is wrong, to the price. In this essay, I will highlight the both viewpoints and viewpoints along with my personal opinion. Along with my personal opinion, yeah, that's fine. And reaching to my personal opinion, you can also write that. But this is also right, which I am not liking into your statement, this particular thing. On the other hand side, so what we can write in place of on the other hand side? This is not gelling up good. What we can write, guys, here? Any example? Maybe while others believe, no comma, small w, majority of masses recommended that companies should produce product which stays longer, and this also we have to change. What we can do here? Longer means good quality. If we have to write this very thing, but what could be the best possible approach to do that? Give your inputs, talk. It's like I'm not able to see you. It's clearly fine if you are talking. And there is another two example. There are another two example for the same.
Ma'am, I've just tried to correct my introduction.
All right, and I'm just pasting it up here. Right, this is the another example, and this got the This we got the another response. So you see this is how we're collecting a lot of information on one point. So these are all are the possible intros. So there has been a long term again T capital variation on how the manufacturer. Okay, avoid WH especially asking question in the when you are writing the sentences in expressive form, discursive form. There has been long term variation on on the ways manufacturers should set their base of production, right? Either price or quality. Set their base of production, either price or quality, it's enough, right? And what this is initially
Ma'am, I tried to write it financially, but typing mistake.
financially upgraded people. Yeah, financially upgraded people seem to be giving more emphasis on standard, where economically downgraded group prefer the affordable cost rather than grade. However, H need to be capital, and there must be a comma after that. And if you are writing it in a running sentence, before that there would need to be a comma. In my view, however, in my view, both these patterns hold equal value based on the group of consumer and the era of supply. All right, it's okay. You are adding your opinion up there. It's fine. And yeah, that's okay. This explain a little bit of your opinion in the paraphrasing, that if you feeling like why people believe that, because maybe they're financially upgraded, and why other believe in that manner, maybe they are not so economically upward, right? So maybe this is your viewpoints, this explained in the intro. So you have to actually carry forward now these 2 points in the next 2 paragraphs. Otherwise you have to again change the statements here. Like next one, in the current era where young generation wants to show off and the technology is improving in a very fast pace, manufacturing products lasting for longer time or cheaper products lasting for comparably lesser time depends on the consumer market the company would like to focus on. No, this won't be sufficient, or this won't be exactly the introduction for this essay, because this is clearly stating an opinion that people believe. There is nothing like um, I mean, first of all, you have to be very clear with this idea that paraphrasing, when you are doing that, like you are giving a general statement first, like in the current era where young generation wants to show off and the technology is improving in a very fast pace. This journal statement, is it gelling up with the essay statement or not? First of all, you have to see this one, right? So if you're saying the generation wants to show off, maybe that idea can gel up with the people who are after the quality, maybe, right? Maybe, because this is like maybe thing, this is not a very exact thing. And the other part, technology is improving in a very fast pace. No, this is not straightway connecting. Maybe change the statement, write in a different manner, so that it is showing a journal statement for the whatever discussed in the statement. Otherwise, this is a wrong starting. Now, manufacturing product lasting for longer time or cheaper product lasting for comparably lesser time depend on the consumer market the company would like to focus on. Now you are talking from a company's perspective, right? Company's perspective, but the essay is about people's perspective. Like people believe that company should do that. People believe that company should pay focus on this quality or the price. Not the company is deciding according to the market, right? So first of all, paraphrase what's there in the question, and then start giving your opinion. And what is the place of giving your opinion? That's going to be the body paragraph, not the introduction. So out of all these intros, I find this one exactly the way it needs to be. I mean, yes, it can be more improved, but yes, this one is good. And also this one, keep your mic off, please. Rai, Suman, you talking to me or to people around you? If you're attending the class,
Yes.
all right. So essay is going on. So we're discussing essay. Right now you need to, mute yourself
Yep.
as you just joined in. So we are discussing the introduction of the essay. So next paragraph, you can continue with us, right? And keep the mic off, please. Your mic is up, Suman. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right. So now we will be picking this up, majority of masses, and why this is a good intro, because it have the paraphrasing of the statement, right? And this have a clear picture of outline sentence, like what I am going to discuss. So this essay, it will highlighting the both viewpoints, and with that I am also giving my personal opinion. So when you are writing essay, your intro need to be clear cut like this. Language can be different, vocabulary can be different, of course, like person to person it varies, but this is what it need to contain in. Now the first body paragraph, try to start with the connector. So simply putting up to begin with, right? Or maybe you can write firstly, you don't have to pick any casino word here, it's fine. Or maybe to initiate, right? This is not very formal, leave it. To begin with, firstly, and first and foremost, right? So pick any connector before starting your body paragraph number 1. Yes, primarily, this is also right. We can also write this is again academic word to start, begin something. So these all connectors, out of these you can write any, and then you can start writing the idea behind. Now, first viewpoint, that what we have to discuss in the first paragraph. So pick any connector, right? Maybe first and foremost, we have to mention in that paragraph, in the first very sentence, like why people believe that company should manufacture product that lasts for a longer period of time. So we have to answer that why. That will be people's opinion behind that. So think about it, why people think in that manner that yeah, the product need to stay for a longer period of time. So what could be their possible reason for this approach thinking, like why they feel in such a manner. So write a sentence, and then we have to give an explanation to that particular idea, opinion you will be writing in topic sentence. That is going to be our first sentence in the body paragraph. Write and send in the chat box. Normally students, reading, listening, speaking, we just move ahead, but when it comes to writing, we lag behind with maybe 0.5 or sometime with 1 band. And reason is that we don't write, we just read essays, we don't bother to write. That's the main prime reason. So write it up here, look at how it need to be, what are your mistakes, and how you can improve your score. So at least everyone write something, send it through in the chat box. It will be directed to me only, and then we will be discussing. I'm taking nobody's name here, so it's clearly fine, guys. Even it's just that you can look to your mistake, learn from your mistakes as well. And when you are writing the topic sentence, right, and giving an explanation, after that write example and how we are finding the example. Now if something you actually know and it's worldwide famous thing, you can pick that example. If not, there is nothing like that, then frame one, fabricate one example, but never give any example in the first person manner, like I think, I went, I saw, right? Not in the second person, he told me that, my friend went to that place. No, it need to be in general statement, must be in general statement. So masses, individual, people, a country, a survey conducted, a study published, right? In this blah blah country that happened. So this is how the examples you will be writing up. So write it, send in the chat box quickly. Try to add the vocabulary words like any word related where you can fix it, like are often argued are such words which are pretty much okay with every essay. So often argued, like, and whenever you want to give your point of view, try to start with the phrase from my point of view, like that, right? From my point of view, I am in agreement with the which viewpoint. So former viewpoint, later viewpoint, just like that. You have to add vocabulary, good vocabulary into every sentence. Try to add wherever you know, and even if you do not know, try to learn vocabulary. And the essay we are doing right now, maybe the words like consumer awareness, right? Environmental footprints, these maybe according to your ideas, this can be added into the essay. If something affecting at a large scale, then you can use largest possible impact of this very thing, right? So try to add the essays, such vocabulary in the essay, I mean related to essay only. Okay. So, The more essay you type, the more mistakes you will be coming to know. So if you are preparing for the exam in just a week time, 2 weeks time, at least write 2 essays every day. Okay. Okay, I'm muting you all, guys. Just in case you want to ask something, just text me up, right? And you won't be able to unmute you, so text me up. Be quick with your answer. You're taking a lot of time. This won't be the time given to you in the final exam. Okay, there is one example. And I hope others are not only listening, also writing as well. Nobody is gonna mark your essay, but here we can do that, right? First and foremost, most of the folks buy products on the basis of, not based on, right? On the basis of, on the base of, based off, wrong grammar. Durability, if a product lasts for longer than, so the all highlighted area, you know that they are the mistake, and worthwhile is one word. If a product lasts for longer, then it's a worthwhile spending, and the customers normally attracted with high quality products and value added granted services. For instance, majority of the people buy expensive products from trustworthy companies such as Apple. Products are worldwide popular because of the special functions and configurations. Hence, it's clear that quality matters played significant role while cleared. Okay, so for you, I would say that you got more of grammatical errors, right? If a product lasts for longer, then it is a worthwhile spending, and the customer normally attracted with the high quality. Rather than that, if you're writing, normally customers are attracted to high quality or towards high quality products and value added guaranteed services, right? And then majority people buy expensive product from trustworthy companies, such as Apple, and special function and configuration. Hence, it's clear that, not cleared that. Hence, it is clear that quality matters played significant role while purchasing products, or while people or maybe individuals, while individuals make purchases. Hyphenated. Right, so grammatical errors, if it's 6 point for you, suppose, for you the reason of not getting the proper mark is your grammar errors, so you have to remove them. And capitalization, like starting with the first letter, is very important, right? And just like that, based on, you normally, what is the common error you are doing? Learn it that you used past form of the words, even though it's not required. So according to sentence, look, if I'm writing based, if I'm writing cleared, right, it is gelling up, it is right in the sentence structure, or I have to change those words, right? Okay, so maybe we can take it as the reason why people want to make want companies to make the products which last for a longer time, because they want to buy high quality products, they want to have value added guaranteed services. For example, the Apple providing those both things, function, configuration, added services, guarantees, right? So that's why maybe the quality matter played significant role while individual make purchases. All right, good enough. But yes, errors, as I told you, you have to improve them. Okay, anybody else is typing, send it. Otherwise, let's move to the next paragraph of the same essay. Now will be writing. Okay, you have sent me this response, you can write through. Why other feel that emphasis should be placed on producing goods that are cheap? This whole essay you will be writing, the another one I will be picking, that I'll be giving examples with. All right, there is another example, very nice. The first reason, now let me just copy paste it. Okay, so let's read this one. The first reason why majority of people believe it is always good to manufacture good quality products which can be used for a longer period of time is the reason that people do not want to spend time on buying things which cannot be used after a certain period of time. People do not want to spend on buying things which cannot be used after a certain period of time. For instance, companies like Apple are built on trust. The phone manufactured by Apple can easily be used for longer period compared to a product which is made by companies like Huawei, which is cheap but not cannot be, which is cheap but not cannot be, but cannot be used for longer period. Currently, Apple is valued for more than 2.3 trillion dollars compared to all other companies which are merely surviving. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so okay, fine. Your idea is fine. Explanation to that idea is good. The way you have started, it got a lot of words which can be avoided easily. So the first reason why majority of people believe it is always good to manufacture good quality product which can be used for a longer period of time is the reason that people do not want to spend time on buying things which cannot be. So rather than going after such a lengthy description, you should cut short your words, right? Because this is like unnecessarily more words trying to convey the same message which can be conveyed with fewer words, right? So this is not a good written discourse which will be definitely make you lose mark, and the examiner will be reading it like as an amateur have written it. So better reduce your words there, write it but reduce the words and pick up words which are like maybe one around half of these words explain the same very situation. And yeah, do not want to spend from here, it's fine, cannot be certain period, and example is fine, that Apple manufacturing the products which can be used for longer time, and comparing to the one which are cheap but cannot be used for longer period of time. And this sentence, the last one, currently Apple is valued more than 2.3 trillion dollar compared to all other companies which are merely surviving. This is in favor of the companies producing such products, right? But my conclusive sentence need to be in the favor of people who want companies to produce such product. You understand? This is not a conclusion. which is favoring those people having such belief, right? This is favoring the company which is doing that. So we don't have to we don't have to give a conclusive sentence. This is not relevant. I hope you get it. I know this is a bit tricky, and you see, when we write something, we just go into flow and we tend to write the things, but these all small errors things are washed by the examiner, and that's how your essays are marked. All right, so two example, good example. Now I like it, it's just that you know that, right, why it is not gelling up. You got it. And now we will be writing why other feel the emphasis should be placed on producing goods that are cheap. So let's just write the another paragraph. So this is the beginning only, and after that we got two examples. Right. So we got two example for the paragraph 1. Avoid this sentence. This is not relevant. Now, on the other hand side, why people give more emphasis on producing good that are cheap. So think why they believe the product need to be cheap. What is their thought, idea behind it. Explain that idea and then bind that idea with an example. And here, if you have written first and foremost something, on the opposite side, you have to start your paragraph with connector. And the first reason, here you have given the other student. You have to understand this very thing. If you're writing the first reason, that means the examiner, whosoever is reading, is looking for a second one as well. There should be a chain of reasons, right? But as I am just explaining one major idea and just giving an example to that, I must not write it. Better I pick something else, right? First way to begin with, sort of, right? And always avoid WHY and HOW. These two words to avoid when writing formally, essay writing especially. So why majority of people rather than, to begin with, the idea for majority of people believing that manufacturers should go for quality that can be quality product that can be used for the longer period of time, and then state your ideas. So I hope this very thing is clear, right? All right, second one, and here also with is not good. So what is two? High quality or better, two words. The student sending reply, it will be very beneficial for you to compare to one who are not giving any replies here, not trying even when they given a chance as well. Nobody, guys, nobody gonna give you feedback on your essays for free. Sika is doing that. Take advantage of this thing. Don't keep listening. Try to write something. As you know, I'm not taking names. Your message can be seen by me only. So it's clearly okay. See guys, after the structure, it's all about, every parameter accountable for your score. So when we don't have structure and we just randomly picking up sentences explaining more than one idea in one very paragraph, not giving good examples, so it all affect our score. But when we have a structure, we are following that, then other parameters also coming to the picture, like your grammar, relevancy matters a lot. Actually, when you are writing a paragraph, keep essay in the picture. Relate everything you are writing to the essay, whether it is directly relevant or it is having relevancy. If you have to score relevancy, what could be the possible score? If it having not 1 on 1, I mean it's not 10 on 10, then don't write it, because the relevant ideas and explanation examples will work best here, because relevancy is one of the parameter which is accountable for your score. So maybe you're trying to go around the bush, this won't work with the essay writing. It's only 250 words, and you see already, if you just consider, I just consider these two paragraphs. So the word count here is around 124. Let's say it's 100 word, right? Removing all these one. So 100 words are already done. Now I have one another paragraph and introduction, conclusion. So you see the work is like not too much here right now. I just have to go 150 words. Half is done, half I have to go. If every one of you giving at least one response, you see how much variety of idea, explanation, example we get at one single stage, and how well we can utilize those. Maybe one or the other person give better idea, you can copy that, because obviously you will definitely be writing in your own words, so there won't be any copying pasting thing. It's a learning from each other. So this one I'll be pasting here. So it says on the other side of the coin, individuals are more interested in cheap products. So first of all, we talking not about all individuals. We're talking about other individual, that means some other group, few individual, or this is how you have to differentiate. Like if you first paragraph you written a group of people or majority of people, so here you can start with on the other side, on the other side of the coin, few individual or a group of individual are more interested in cheap products to be produced by, produce is there, so made by manufacturing industries, right? On the other side of the coin, a group of individuals are more interested in cheap products to be made by manufacturing industries. This is explaining the same very thing. They put a lot of emphasis that what they have written, no. So if you're not adding this up, so this is not a sufficient intro or topic sentence. Most of the households are not financially strong and barely meet their daily necessities. So they prefer cheap products. For example, a study conducted by La Trobe University reveals that 57% of the population consume cheap product as compared to quality products. Therefore, manufacturers are producing cheap products, which is easily accessible to downgraded economy. Okay, the resulting sentence again, have a look around it. The one who sent this one, have a look around this and see if you want to do any changes with that. So these are 78 words. So you see around 100 words here. So I am 180 words already. So that means how many words I still have to go, because word count is again important. So 250 is total, around 180 I have written. I have to go 70 words. So if you can cover those 70 in intro, in conclusion, it is good, right? If not, then maybe you have to add something in this particular paragraph so that you reaching your 250 target easily. Writing less equals to deduction of marks. Maybe you can add on in the explanation one where you are writing the household financially not strong, barely meet their necessities, so they prefer cheap products. So there maybe you can add maybe one sentence, and you see this will also help you to reach the word target. And obviously CBT student, you will be typing every word is counted by the system. So how many exactly you have written, you easily able to know that, which is again an advantage as compared to paper based. Okay, one more. You have to, the one given this example, just look into this sentence, right? Try to change, because this is not exactly is equal to what we want here, and try to add something here, one statement, maybe one phrase maybe, so that we are adding more words into the paragraph. Who want to buy, sorry, want to buy. On the other hand, buying a good quality product is mostly expensive. People who want to buy a similar product, however not able to afford it, tends to buy a product which is cheap and comes with less quality. I really like this idea much, right? But the beginning can be more impressive. On the other hand side, people advocating uh, production of the cheap product rather than the product lasting for a longer period of time, or product that are as a result company, this is okay, I'll be just looking at it, wait a moment. So maybe something like you have written up here, right? Because that will be telling what this people believe. So what, on the other hand, people advocating the cheap products, production of the cheap products by the companies, then start with the reason they want to buy a similar product, however not able to afford it, tends to buy a product which is cheap and comes with less quality. Less quality, tends to buy a product which is cheap and comes with less quality. Mm, to fulfill the needs of all the household, which comes under middle lower lower class category, manufacturing three products are very important. So rather than writing here very important, right? I mean, this you can write here undeniable, something like that, such vocabulary word, right? Which will actually give more good understanding to the sentence as well. And now you have to also add an example with it. This is where we have to, yeah, this is explanation, fine. Now you have to add an example here, otherwise you won't be able to reach 250 words. And the first line I told you how you can improve the words up here. And this very, I received an alternative sentence for this one. Let's have a look on that. As a result, companies are focusing more accessible product, focusing more on accessible products which help the downgraded economy to survive in the market. To right. So as a result, companies are also focusing more on inexpensive products, which helps downgraded economy to assess the market, to utilize the market, to use the shops, and to have that flow, keeping that flow of buying and spending money. So this is right. And you go after the conclusion, right? And I'm looking for an example for this one. And what we changes we can do here, on the other hand, people advocating the manufacturing, what we can write, expensive goods that will be favor of them people purchasing power. Something like the way you have described it, it could be another way of describing the same very thing. I'm not sure I have to read it once. On the other hand, people advocating the manufacturing of inexpensive goods believes that it will be in favor of escalating the people purchasing power. This is the idea why they think companies should produce product at cheap price, because it will escalate, enhance, improve, increase the purchasing power of the people, right? As if individual wants to buy a product holding high price is not possible, they can go for a product which is having same feature, qualities and usage, provided that it is available in cheap price. Right, so this is like another way of writing the same idea you want to write. Your idea is also fine, but this will give more words. Again, better explain the situation in the second half, and this is a paraphrasing of the same very idea you have given, right? And to fulfill the needs of all the household which comes under middle lower class category, manufacturing cheap products are very important. Then after this one, like, you can go after with this sentence, and you have to give an example, and I hope with this explanation the example comes handy. All right, so the conclusion from this very writer. Okay, it says, to recapitulate, focusing on the quality product is worthwhile as it stays longer, but cheap product also play important role in middle income peers. Okay, so while you give your opinion, it's better that you at least favor one side. So this is a summary which explains the both paragraphs well. Like, focusing on quality is worthwhile. Worthwhile is a word you already used, so better not to use the word again. So find a synonym to that. As it stays longer, but cheap product also play vital role in middle income peers. So I also try to add which one you feel is more better. So just give your opinion. It says give your opinion, and what you have said, I will give my personal opinion. So till now there is no personal opinion. It's just explanation of people's point of view. So recapitulate it here. Waiting for another conclusion. According to my perspective, I personally buy products which are of good quality, so that you do not have to buy same item again and again. This should not be this personal, the idea. So play. According to my perspective, I personally believe that or personally, you haven't used the word advocate, so you can use that. I personally advocate that the quality matters a lot, right, as compared to or in comparison to the price, right? So that is what you have to write. You don't have to make it quite personal. It's sort of first personal thing, which is not good for a formal written essay. So you have to change this one according to that. And the example here I mentioned in China, for example, you see China has large population falling under lower income group, and I hope this explained the example. So then after that you can write, so there the cheap products are available, so it is helping in improving the people purchase power. Otherwise the people cannot afford um, the essential household items. Maybe this is what maybe you can write up here. Could you, yeah, that's what I said. According to my perspective, I favor the quality more in comparison to cost, as this uh, as this even this explain it well, it's fine. And if you want to add few more words, the word limit is not reached, then maybe you can add description. But otherwise, I, according to my perspective, I favor the quality more in comparison to cost, as this as such product stays with us longer. Oh, sorry. Yeah, or even up till here, comparison to cost, it's enough, right? And I'm waiting the conclusion from this very student, so just write it up. uh, all right, I hope this is informative, like how to frame one essay, right? And I'm not receiving the other conclusion, it's okay. All right, so this is how we can conclude it up. So I'll just count on the words now. So this is around 170, that's what we counted, no, 100, yeah. And this much, come on, so 100, 127. So this is a rough idea. 110, 127, so 237, right? So you see this is 237 words, so that means it is less. We cannot write less word. So what we can do, we have to actually write more description. If we feel like this second paragraph is having everything which need to be there, not here. Then we have to add the one or more sentence here. And 237, it's no big deal writing around 15 words. So maybe you are writing up here somewhere in this paragraph and it will be reaching to 250. That's the target. You don't have to go beyond that as well. If you're going beyond, it's okay. One or two, say 5 or 10 words, it's okay. 260, 265, it's pretty fine. But yeah, it should not be, must not be less than 250. Right. For paper based, how do we calculate word numbers? So paper based, the calculation is like you have to make a layout plan. So the layout plan is the one which works with the paper based exam. So what you have to do for the layout plan, that how many words you write in one line. I'm not saying sentence. You have to see, like there are the sheets available on the Google. You can download them. Exactly exam like sheets available. So you have to write in those sheets. You have to count your words, how many words I tend to write. Take an average, like suppose for me the average is 6 word, right? So how many lines I have written, not the sentences, lines means 1 2 3 4, 6 into 4, so this will give me an average 24 words. So this is how you will be counting words into the paper based exam. So first paragraph, I have written 4 lines, right? And my word is 6. Like here, if I have to see 1, 2, 3, 4 line on an average. And how many words in a single line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on an average, you have to count, right? So I have written 4 lines and I have written 8 around words. So 8 into 4 is 32. Okay, so this is your word count. So just like that, when you are practicing on the sheets, you have to count and make a layout plan for you. And then you have to follow that plan. Like for me, if intro is 32 words is sufficient, so I will be always writing around 4 lines, not sentences, 4 lines. 4 lines means it could be 2 sentences only. So when I'm done, I know this is around 30-35 words. I'll be moving to next paragraph. And for this one, obviously I need more, maybe around 90 words need to be there at least. So I know 90-94 must be there. So I'll be arranging the order, like, okay, for 4 lines is 32 words. So that means around 10-12 lines I must be writing here. Then same for the next paragraph. And then for the last, again, you have to see 4 lines or 3 or 5, how it works for you. So this we call layout plan for the paper based exam. Okay, so this is the essay. Okay, we have only around 10-12 minutes left, so no letter for today. We won't be able to do that. So let's quickly do a quick question answer session. So whosoever willing to answer quickly, you utilize these 10 minutes. So I'll be asking question part 3, not the part 1 and 2. So let me ask you a few questions and you answer them. I'm already unmute. Oh, I need to unmute you guys. I'm really sorry about that. And just a sec. Okay, do that now. You can unmute you. I'm really sorry about that. All right, let's talk about individuals and environment. Quick, only 10 minutes. What are the main environmental problems we face today? What are the main environmental problems we face today?
Can I?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. I won't be taking name. Be quick.
According to me, there are many environmental problems nowadays. Firstly, the pollution, which is very common nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
As
And
we can
secondly,
see, sorry.
firstly, the pollution, then.
Firstly, there is the pollution and the water pollution. There are many types of pollution problem nowadays, like noise pollution, water pollution, and air pollution.
Mm-hmm.
Bit more. So air pollution is the one which are highlighted nowadays, because there are many of the government authorities are finding that people who are going to beach and suffering beach activities, there are many plastic wraps and many unwanted wastage they found on the public places, which is not good.
Okay, what can individuals do to protect the environment?
As an individual, we can protect our environment by following many different steps. Like we can dump our rubbish in a proper way. Depend on the, if you have a plastic, you can dispose it in the red bins, and there are bins allocated nearby most of the places. And if it's like a containers and plastic bottles, you have to dump in the recycle one. So by following many steps, you can do it.
Anybody else wants to answer? Mayank? How much do politicians in your country care about the environment?
I belong to India, and according to me, they don't care about the pollution. They don't care about any initiate. They don't took any initiative to protect their economy, as they dump waste whichever way they want. They can throw the rubbish on the streets, on the roads. They don't bother about it, because they all are corrupted over there.
All right. And should a nation work together to protect the environment?
Yes, according to me, nations should work together, because there are many committees and societies which are putting their initiative in it, like Go Green. They also have Go Green slogans, so which we can see everywhere we go, normally in the parks and the community halls.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to elaborate more. Yeah.
Every question you need to elaborate more. So what should nation work together to protect the environment? If you have to elaborate this one, how will be you doing that?
Mm, like nation.
Nations, countries.
Mhm. They should make a different committees, different societies, which will handling the
Mhm.
programs, which will handling the program.
Okay.
I think we can talk about the government which is in power, and based on that, we can just talk about sometime.
Talk about it, Mayank. Talk
Oh,
about it.
well, I didn't got the question. I mean, like I was doing something else,
Should
and
nations work together to protect the environment? That's the question.
nations like different nations, or
Yeah,
just
different countries. Yeah, nations, countries.
as for how many minutes do we need to speak?
Just 3, 4 sentences, no minutes.
Yeah, of course. I feel nations should work together. Countries like China and India, which has a huge amount of population in the world, which amount to about one third of the population of the world, which is more than I think 3 billion people. Uh, they should both the nations should decide onto something which can reduce the population in both the countries, which is possible. Recently, China imposed a penalty on people who are uh, giving birth to children's more than once. I mean, like which are having more than one children. So I believe that the same can happen in India as well, and the same kind of law, same kind of uh, this can be advocated to India as well. And I think India should follow the same kind of regulations, which might help, uh, to lessen the population which is there in India.
Okay, this is another perspective. By reducing population, we can work on protecting the environment. And other than that, what could be my answer to this question? Yes, in my opinion, the nations need to work together to protect the environment, because it's not a issue of one country; it's a global issue. It is affecting the huge population at once, and if the consequences can be seen in one country, one nation, they can ultimately in upcoming years can be visible to the other nations as well. So as a one nation or one power, we need to work against any illegal activities which are harming our environment, and definitely making strategies, setting up the meetings, setting the agendas, and setting targets to have a healthy environment altogether on the whole globe. Something like that also, right?
Yes.
And okay,
Or with
why?
eating less meat, it's written on the Google, start litter picking and manage your
Yeah,
waste
why do people
production.
throw rubbish the streets? Why do people throw rubbish the street? Now, litter thing can be answer here.
Rubbish on the street.
Yeah, why do people throw rubbish on the street? Yeah, rubbish on the street.
I think because of the laws and regulations, it's not there in countries like Western countries like Australia or United States. It's there in countries, South Asian countries only, like China, Indonesia, India. It
Mm-hmm.
all depends which government has the power and which the kind of what their generation have been doing for years. Uh, so yeah, I think so based on that only we can speak.
Mm-hmm.
According to me,
Mm-hmm.
it's all depend on the carelessness, because they don't have any they don't have any, what we can say, they don't have any sense of responsibility. So if
Mm-hmm.
they harm our nation, they're going to harm our community, they're going to harm our environment. Like if you're throwing like rubbish on the streets, slowly it will get infectious and it's get contaminated, and even when you breathe in the air, there are so many airborne particles which will harm your body afterwards.
I,
Mm-hmm.
I believe everything is directly or indirectly related to the population. The more the population, the less laws and regulation, and in turn it relates to the people throwing these kind of thing on the streets, because uh, with more and more population, not everything can be regulated quite well. And based on that only, like countries like Australia or United States, they don't have a population. United States have a population of 250 or 300 million people, in compared to Australia, which has just 25 million people in the country. However, if you compare it to countries like China or India, they have around 1.4 billion people living in that country. So if
Mm-hmm.
they have that much population in that country, it's quite difficult for the government to regulate the kind of laws and regulations. So that could be one of the reasons people don't think much about what kind of implications it's gonna give throwing these kind of people uh,
Rubbish on the
rubbish on the
streets.
street. So
All right.
yeah, that's
So see, viewpoint could be, it varies person to person, but try not to. This is a very good answer. Till the time you don't feel complicated yourself, right? That you're making it complicated, or you have to think and taking pauses and fumbles. It's good to go with that answer. It's not for you. You were not doing that. I'm just giving an idea. Like if you feel like something, you will be opting up as your answer, and it will make you fumble or think or have that umming erring sound, then don't say that an answer. So never overcomplicate your answer. Keep it to the things where you can fluently say what you want to add, whatever details you want to add to your answer, right?
yep,
Okay, so that's all. So
yep.
we will be continuing with the letter tomorrow, and with the speaking, letter and speaking will be on agenda tomorrow. So it all depends the participation again.
Okay,
So I
yeah.
am ending the session for today, right? Thank.
Aman, can I
Yeah.
just ask you one question? You
Mm-hmm.
told us that we can go through some materials, and based on that, there will be a PDF. You can just download it or just practice it through that. But if the moment I download it, I can't listen to any voice. So how will I practice onto it? So is there any option to get the audio as well, or is it just
When you downloaded those books, so
Mhm.
you have to separately downloaded the audio of those books, like the CDs. Like
Okay, I have
suppose
to
if you have
download it.
downloaded Cambridge 9, right?
Uh-huh.
Now
Uh-huh.
look for Cambridge 9 audio CDs,
All right.
right?
Okay.
And just in case it's not happening, then YouTube is the one platform where you will be having all the,
Yeah,
listenings with the audios.
got it. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for that.
All right. Bye bye. Take care.
Yeah,
Have a
you
lovely
too. Bye bye.
evening. Bye bye.